thing, and I've mentioned this before, that somebody else told me it's a really good idea to imagine yourself somewhere uncomfortable, like on a plane or a train, and you want to lay down. And there are times when you would give a lot just to be horizontal, and um, projecting yourself in that discomfort might help you. Okay, so I'll continue, um, and hopefully you'll make it past this first chapter. He combined a true judgment with simplicity of spirit, which was the reason I apprehend of his being called Candide. The old servants of the family suspected him to have been the son of the Baron's sister by a good honest gentleman of the neighborhood, whom that young lady would never marry because he had been able to prove only 71 quarterings, the rest of his genealogical tree having been lost through the injuries of time. The Baron was one of the most powerful lords in Westphalia, for his castle had not only a gate but windows. His great hall even was hung with tapestry. All the dogs of his farmyards formed a pack of hounds at need. His grooms were his huntsmen, start doing that more regularly, then I think I'll upgrade um, the plan that I have for hosting all this stuff, and I can hopefully make more higher quality recordings. Anyways, um, Alfie's, or maybe it's Alf, that review brought the iTunes review page to 74 ratings, 52 of which are 5-star, 8 4-star, 7 3-star, 4 2-star, and 3 1-star. And I'm very pleased with that. I get nothing but encouragement, so thank you. Okay, I'm gonna close that window now. I'm kind of doing everything on one computer right now, and let's see, what else did I want to do? Is I could close some of these windows too. Um, oh, yeah, I had a bunch of notes of things that I was gonna read too. Um, I do have some legal stuff that I found. Actually, in April, I found 4 or 5 things to read, but um, I can always save those for later. So I'll I'll just hold on to those. I won't read them today. And man, the fan's still going. Well, there's multiple fans. The only thing I worry about is too much background noise, and most of the time I remove it because it can get quite distracting. And if there's too much in the background, then I think it starts removing some of my voice too. So hopefully this doesn't get unruly. But um, if you hear like a fan noise in the background, then it's this computer which is close to the mic. Um, or maybe that'll make you tired. Who knows? Alright, I think it should start cooling down now. I don't know why. Um, oh yeah, and I also already thanked the people that wrote emails. I'll email you back soon. One person emailed a couple days ago, and then somebody else emailed. Um, actually, 2 people emailed in May, and another person emailed in June. Um, very, very nice emails that were encouraging, um, and unfortunately haven't really been able to deliver because they all, I think, yeah, I think they all said, keep doing it, and here I am months later doing it. So, um, either way, thanks for writing in. And anybody else that wants to write in, feel free. I don't, uh, I don't care what you want to talk about. You can leave positive feedback or negative feedback, or criticize me, or make suggestions, or I don't know, chat about something, whatever you feel like. And lately I've been adding people to some kind of mailing list. So, um, and I always offer people to not be on it, but I've just been sending out, not mass emails, but ones that I make myself and let people know when there's new recordings out. Okay, so that to be Miss Cunegonde, the third that of seeing her every day, and the fourth of hearing Master Pangloss, the greatest philosopher of the whole province, and consequently of the whole world. One day, Cunegonde, while walking near the castle, in a little wood which they called a park, saw between the bushes Dr. Pangloss giving a lesson in experimental natural philosophy to her mother's chambermaid, a little brown wench, very pretty and very docile, as Miss Cunegonde had great disposition for the sciences. She breathlessly observed the repeated experiments of which she was a witness. She clearly perceived the force of the doctor's reasons, the effects, and the causes. She turned back greatly flurried, quite pensive, and filled with the desire to be learned, or learned, dreaming that she might well be a sufficient reason for young Candide, and he for her. She met Candide on reaching the castle, blushed. Candide blushed also. She wished him good morrow in a faltering tone, and Candide spoke to her without knowing what he said. The next day after dinner, as they went from table, Cunegonde and Candide found themselves behind a screen. Cunegonde let fall her handkerchief. Candide picked it up. She took him innocently by the hand. The youth as innocently kissed the young lady's hand with a particular vivacity, sensibility, and grace. Their lips met, their eyes sparkled, their knees trembled, their hands stayed. Baron Thunder Ten Tronckh passed near the screen, and beholding this cause and effect chased Candide from the castle with great kicks on the backside. Cunegonde fainted away. She was boxed on the ears by the Baroness as soon as she came to herself, and all was consternation in this most magnificent and most agreeable of all possible castles. That's the end of chapter 1. Chapter 2. What became of Candide among the Bulgarians? Candide, driven from terrestrial paradise, walked along while without knowing where, weeping, raising his eyes to heaven, turning them often towards the most magnificent castles which imprison the purest noble young ladies. He lay down to sleep without supper in the middle of a field between two furrows. The snow fell in large flakes. Next day Candide, all benumbed, dragged himself towards the neighboring town, which was called Waldberg Hof Dickdorf. That's a weird name. Having no money, dying of hunger and fatigue, he stopped sorrowfully at the door of an inn. The two men dressed in blue observed him. "Comrade," said one, "here is a well-built young fellow of proper height." They went up to Candide and very civilly invited him to dinner. "Gentlemen," replied Candide, with the most engaging modesty, "you do me great honor, but I have not wherewithal to pay my share." "Oh, sir," said one of the Blues to him, "people of your appearance and of your merit never pay anything. Are you not 5 feet 5 inches high?" "Yes, sir, that is my height," answered he, making a low bow. 20 blows. The day following they gave him only 10, and he was regarded by his comrades as a prodigy. Candide, all stupefied, could not very well realize how he was a hero. He resolved one fine spring to go for a walk, marching straight before him, believing that it was a privilege of the human as well as the animal species three words for, and usually when I do that, it's ridiculous, and I know it, but other cultures have, I guess, given more importance to certain things. So, um, without any more delay, this is, looks like, I don't even know if this is the original list I saw, but these are 45 beautiful, untranslatable words that describe exactly how you're feeling. And this is by Katie Mather on thoughtcatalog.com. It starts off with a quote by David Crystal. Language has no independent existence apart from the people who use it. It is not an end in itself. It is a means to an end of understanding who you are and what society is like. So I'll at least read through the first 10 or so. Pharrell Skid, and I'm definitely mispronouncing these, but as best as I could say it, Pharrell Skid is a Norwegian word, which is the indescribable euphoria experienced as you begin to fall in love. Number 2, Sondoku, Japanese, leaving a book unread after buying it. I've probably done that more than I've read books. Number 3, Paleg, Norwegian, anything and everything that you can put on a slice of bread. Wabi Sabi, Japanese, finding beauty in imperfections. Trapfurter, Yiddish, a witty comeback you think of only when it's too late to use. Como, number 6, Como Rebi, Japanese, the sunlight that filters through the leaves of the trees. Fika, Swedish, maybe it's Fika, gathering together to talk and take a break from everyday routines, either at a cafe or at home, often for hours on end. Saudade, Portuguese, the feeling of longing for something or someone that you love and which is lost. Number 9, Kilig, Tagalog, the feeling of butterflies in your stomach, usually when something romantic takes place. Number 10, Commovere, Italian, often to take often taken to mean heartwarming, but directly refers to a story that has moved you to tears. Number 11, Luftmensch, Yiddish, refers to someone who is a bit of a dreamer, literally an air person. Tradar, Swedish, a second refill or the refill of coffee. Number 13, Extrawunsch, German, used to call someone who is slowing things down by being fussy. Number 14, Erase, Welsh, a particular type of longing for the homeland or the romanticized past. 15, Mokita, Kavila, the truth everyone knows but agrees not to talk about. Dapcheon, Cheonnyo, Korean, when somebody has already decided the answer they want to hear after asking a question and are waiting for you to say that